My name is Catherine Bajenda. I'll be married 17 years next month. My story is that for the first 8 of those 17 years, I had no children. And of course, you know, society puts pressure on you. You put pressure on yourself. As a relationship, a marital relationship, it's an expectation that you should have kids. So we first started at that place of we're still young, let's have fun, let's not rush to have kids. And we are targeted to have kids after at least a year or a year and a half. And then we started trying and nothing happened. And as a result, I got lost. I lost who I was, I forgot what I wanted to do in life. Everything about what I did was about, I have to have kids, I have to have kids. It put a strain on our marriage, naturally, but I don't know how to explain it. I guess only God can explain the way He preserves relationships in those circumstances. One of the discussions I had with my husband in about the 6th year was, if we don't have kids, we have to be enough for one another. And as much as it was a hard conversation to have, we had to go back to that place of realizing that we do not get married just to have children. There's a relationship that comes before the children, and it cannot just disappear because you don't have children. So after the struggle, after trying to find myself in so many ways and failing miserably, we decided to go scientific. My husband has a friend who advised and said, God is in the science. God is the one that gives these doctors the capacity to do what they can do. So we opted for in vitro fertilization, and there are many people who have tried and still failed, even in that area. But God was kind, and so we were successful. The first attempt was not successful. We were successful the second time, and we have 2 sets of twins now. What inspired me was the miracle, the blessing of the children. Because when you're taking all those years to have children, you get to a point where you actually wonder, this God you're praying to, is he even hearing? Is he going to come through for me? And after I got the children, I thought people must know. I should give people hope. I should encourage people. They should not make the same mistakes I made. As I was struggling to have kids, I really drank a lot of alcohol, a lot, because I didn't want to think. It is something that in our society people don't easily talk about. So you hide in isolation. You hide in drinking and partying and being in these loud places and running away from yourself. I got engaged in so many study courses, I don't even know why up to now. But you know, just trying to avoid thinking about what the gap really is. And then I met a wonderful lady called Denise Kechimori, aka Kecho, who had written a book about her own experience with loss and miscarriage. And it's a story that I could relate to because these are struggles that are not easy to talk about, and yet they break someone's spirit. And she was open about her experience, and she wanted to also give women hope and to encourage women and to walk with some of them, which is something that was so dear to me. It's not easy to just stand out there and say, you know, I struggled with, you know, trying to have children. Here I am, come, let's talk. But she had created a platform called Vesselisme that invites women in to share pain, to feel the freedom of expressing themselves, to talk about things that we don't typically talk about in our society, and to find help. If they need counseling, to connect them with the right person. If they need just someone to share their experience, we are there. If they need just to get it off your chest, you know, for them to have that freedom. And that's a space that I feel I can contribute to from my experience, as well as learn from, because learning never ends.